The director here, Justin, what are you thinking here?
Yeah, really good. Just go off camera right.
Camera right.
Me personally, after like watching it, like, because now I've like seen it with my friends, I've seen it with anybody, everybody. Like watching it multiple times, it's like it's getting more surreal every time. I feel like watching it, just like
That's
knowing I'm on such a big platform for people to see, like everyone here.
that's awesome, bro.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy.
Crazy too is like when we shot this, I don't know, you seem like a little kid. Now you're like a grown dude already.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I feel like I've grown so much since that time.
Your voice,
Yeah,
Alex.
Alex goes,
Yeah,
yeah, Trevor goes to college in the sequel if we don't
So he asked me to do a little Q&A, like a interview question or whatever. And he asked about you and everything like that. And then, again, mentioning how you not only helped with the script, you directed it, shot it, lit it,
yeah.
edited it, and it should be a Justin Knodel joint, like Spike Lee.
I
Um,
know. I couldn't help during the screening, but like I was seeing like because we saw in the theater, all of a sudden like the credits came up with like, okay, maybe I should get like a synonym or something, so it's not just like this. We started, promoting this back in like July. So
yeah.
like so the thing was like back then they were like hit me up, be like, hey, I can't find the link. Where do I find it? And it's like, no, it's coming out later. So it's almost like I woke up going on. So like by the time it came out now, I'm like, hey, it's out now. But for the most part, everyone's been, giving very positive feedback on it.
He's like looking at the trailer and he's like, "Oh, this is like a really nice movie, like professional movie, like
Right.
looks good, right?" And yeah, I push it. I push films that I'm in because I'm very appreciative, and I like working with you, Chris, is a dream for me. So yeah, I'm pushing the film and I'm having fun doing that. You guys were so fun to work with. I mean, I had so much fun. We all did. And you just kind of let us go. Like Chris, you sent me a script and you said, here's your part, but you didn't like say, you said she's a cat lady, but you didn't say she has to be this, this, that, and that. You just like gave me my part and let me do, right? I mean, how many people let you do that? Give you a
Yeah.
part and let you make it what you want it to be?
Oh, I completely understand. I had to leave Mrs. Sparkles and Arwen at the pet sitter.
Ah, right.
Appreciate that. What's funny is with you and Ray is that like that was one of I think the more fun memories I have was working in the office set. And in my mind, I think we spent a whole day there. Like that was a day, but that was actually a half day. Like we had to go somewhere else that day and shoot like a whole other section. But like just because like it was so chill working with you all there, I probably have to give it to Chris for this one with casting because I think Chris, you were the most as far as for finding most of the actors, that we ended up working with on this. But like
Yeah.
just very good chemistry and everything like that. Y'all were just so easy to work with. And it was just like I didn't honestly I didn't really feel like I had to do much, like you were saying. It's just like, okay, let's just see you guys do it. And then I would just kind of like play with the little parts here and there and make sure it had like a rhythm or like just knowing the story we'd shot up to that point, being like, okay, if we go too far, we're in a different movie. If we do this, and just making sure we had those rails on it. But I thought you guys were great.
Well, Keith, it appears your employees have gotten the most important message, what Christmas is all about.
Mine, just zip it.
Ray
Yeah.
with the tennis ball catch was hysterical.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, you got to remember though, the first time he just tossed the crap out of that thing. He chucked that thing. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it was funny.
The tennis ball wasn't even a part of the bit that day. Malik just showed up as it's like, I feel like my character should have a tennis ball. It's just like, all right, cool. Let's just roll with it and see what happens.
It
So
was great.
the
It was
tennis ball
great.
becoming like a big part of it, like his
Yeah.
character, like his
When we saw it at the Chinese man, one of the kids says, "Oh my God, the tennis ball!" When he's in the room and we see him behind Rachel, just berating,
yeah.
right? And you see him, all of a sudden, you just see the ball goes, but you know what I mean? It goes bouncing back behind him, and I'm just like, "Oh my God, I never caught that." Until the kids, they're like, "Oh my God, did you see the tennis ball, Dad?" I didn't even catch it at the time. You know what I mean?
Night.
Hey, Diane.
blooper reel for this. It's like, oh, I know, but we were kind of pressed for time and we had to get it done so fast because like there were so many outtakes in certain things to be like, oh yeah, that'd be great, you know, but we just never got around to getting the outtakes reel, you know, in it before we had to release it.
I've been on a ton of sets as well, and that was so fun just to come in there. And I hadn't met anyone either, right? Besides Chris. And you guys were just, it was, everything just clicked. It was just such a fun set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know how hard it is to be opposite of Malik as he's doing that stuff and trying to keep a straight face for that long? Oh, dude, that was so tough.
He is so funny. He's so good.
So, Diane, are you with us? Yeah, that's great. We can let's do that part.
It was.
Justin, I am paying Susan to say all that, by the way. So
I assume that's yeah.
yeah, you reached your budget there, Susan. So no more, okay? I can't afford any more than that.
Continuing with like the great experience and everything, going on to like this film and everything on set. Like at the beginning, I only knew Chris and Justin from the short film, and everyone else I was kind of like, it was just so awkward because I was the youngest one there, and I was expecting to just like, do my stuff, maybe say hi to a couple people, and like just kind of move on and like stick with the people I know. But I feel like it's just like how close I got to everyone and got to know them, and like how great it was, like how nice everyone was to me, because like it was just surreal because when I walked in there, it wasn't what I was expecting at all. Like with everyone just like combining together on and off set, so I loved it. It was a great experience.
The film family is a real thing, and the longer you're on set, the more intense it becomes. Where when it's over, it's like I just lost. Like you feel like you lost part of your family, and I've gone through it. Some people I know have gone through it where it's like there's like a mourning period where you're like, wait, I don't see these people anymore, And so yeah, that's a good set is what we did. So that's a good thing.
After you've done it for so long, like you almost like I want to say become numb to it because it's just part of the part. You know how things go. It's like you have a lot of fun for however long it is, 5, 10, 15, 20 days, whatever it is. But then after that, it's just like, everybody gets kind of like, next gig, and maybe you keep up with a few people, maybe you don't, but it's like summer camp or something like, so.
Summer camp. That's exactly what it is.
Neither are you in focus.
What about now?
You're both blurry. You're both blurry.
Taking it.
Oh, you're no fun.
Really in the song.
This guy, huh?
See you guys on your marks.
So I felt the nerves at first, but like once you do your first couple of scenes, you're like, yeah, I can do this.
If there could ever be a better feature film to start your film career with, I think it would be Saint Nick. For sure.
Yeah, Alex, not every film that is like this one. This one, that you got to work with the coolest of all. I'll tell you that.
I was about to say, it's like, oh, Alex, that actually you probably start at the high point as far as her vibe. now the reality of it starts to
yeah.
Like if I had met you as like I did everybody else, had I not known you before, I would have thought that you were a child actor who had like done a lot of work up to this.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's what like anybody who's watched it thinks the same thing, that this is a kid who's done a lot of work and you're really seasoned at what you do, and that this wasn't like your first time ever. So it's a great accomplishment.
Oh my God! How does that miss? You're supposed to go in! You're supposed to go in! That's so stupid! Now I have to wait for Hamstern to just win the game. He's gonna miss his lazy shot, but I could have won on that! Oh my God! I don't know. I guess I just miss my mom. The truth!
Okay, fine. I hated it. I had a terrible time and I had to get out. I was so bored.
Told you. Now, Uncle Nick. Hope you find something more fun to do.
You're a weird kid, Trev.
Thanks. My mom says to test you knows I'm related to you. No, I want to stay here. I want to be home for Christmas.
Me too.
Honestly, when the kids saw the movie, they got the biggest laugh every time you walked past the house. Right? You ran past and you ran.
Oh,
and
good.
You fell over.
Someone
They're
liked that joke.
That guy.
Sometimes I'm like, I don't know, maybe I hid that too much in it, or just like, I don't know, I don't just want to go to people's heads or whatever. So yeah.
No, when you fall, dude, it's funny.
Yeah, it is.
Every time I watch it, I go, there goes Justin again.
My mom's favorite holiday has always been Christmas. So I try to channel it, and having the experience of watching like American movies as a child in Argentina, and able to actually do one was so like exciting for me. And I wanted to translate that throughout the whole entire movie. I loved it. I have so much fun with you guys, and I was trying to make everything just personal for like the characters, and just create that world for everybody.
Just talking about like my name is in all the credits. I feel like they should put an asterisk underneath it with you next to it for all like the things, because like you did such an amazing job on all the production design, like going into this, like I wasn't expecting that kind of level of production design, and that commitment to it. It was just like, oh wow, this is okay. I do have the Home Alone house going on here. All right.
Thank you. Thanks.
We were shooting that hockey scene, and when I hit you and you fall down, I thought it was kind of funny how this is all supposed to take part in Christmas and like in December when it's not supposed to be too hot. But really, in between those scenes of when you falling, you were like, I think I burnt my arm from how hot the concrete was, like the temperature. It was just like 100 degrees out that day.
It was.
I remember I got a close up of Chris falling too. I did like 4 or 5 takes of it. And I ended up not even using it. It was just the light, and your arm was like totally fried from it.
It was bad, dude.
Erica, on set, you were like very nice to me, and I like that. And you did a great job with like the set and like the way you messed up my kitchen a lot. I really like that.
Thank you.
He's shit.
Swear jar.
Did you go back to acting class? You were like, no autographs, please. Like,
no, at school, especially these kids, because we have a printer in the library. We're searching up photos of me on the computers, and they print it out at school, and they put my photo up on the walls.
That's awesome.
Yay.
Man.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, thank you guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.